you how to build this trading system. Now this would have to be one of the best trading systems I've ever created. It could possibly be a trading system ever invented. I know it's a little risky saying that, but from what I've seen, no one's done something like this. So let's go ahead and test it out. So 1 emerald here equals 1 iron, so we'll chuck that in. It'll give us 1 iron. Now the good thing about this is if you pop in 10 emeralds, you'll get 10 iron back as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll come around the back here just so I can show you how compact it is. So this is the top bit here, super resourceful friendly as well. Then also down here, that is all it is. There's like nothing taking up your whole area. You're not going to be poor from all the resources gone. So I'm going to show you how to build this now. So what you are going to need is 7 redstone dust, 3 redstone torches, 3 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone comparators, 2 hoppers, 1 block of redstone, 1 dropper, 1 chest, 1 ladder, and 64 block of your choice. Now the first thing that we are going to do is dig out a 3x4 hole in the ground. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go 4 that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And dig this way, line it back up to the start, and then dig across like that. And dig the middle ones out. Then you need to dig this down 2 more layers. Now you want to come to the front here, and in this middle column here on this block, place your chest, and then on top of it place 2 hoppers. Then in front of the chest we're going to place 2 blocks. On the first one we're going to place a redstone comparator facing away. Then on the second one do exactly the same but a redstone repeater. Now in front of that redstone repeater place a block, and under it place a piece of redstone dust, and on this left side place a redstone torch. Under the redstone torch place a block, and then on this front side place another redstone torch there. To the right side of this chest place a block and then a redstone repeater going into it with a piece of redstone on top of the block. To the left of this redstone comparator place your block of redstone and then a piece of redstone dust on top of it like that. Now on top of this redstone torch here place a block and then put another redstone torch on top of it, and then put a block on top of that. Now in front of this redstone torch place 2 blocks, and then 2 to the right again, and then 2 more like that. In this middle one here at the front place a block on top of that, and then we're going to place redstone on this front row, and then on this back corner here we'll place a redstone comparator facing into that redstone, and it should get powered by that redstone torch when it's turned on. This back left corner redstone, and then a redstone repeater going into that comparator, and then you want to right click the comparator so that front bit is turned on like that. Now on this top middle block here place your dropper, and you want to place some blocks on the side like that, and I'll place some on the top as well. And then on front of the dropper place a ladder, and this stops people from actually opening it, and they also can't get under it as well. So we're not actually finished yet, we've got to configure it. So this is where you can decide what your currency is. It doesn't have to be emeralds. So what you are going to need is 4 beds, and then you need to decide a currency you would like, and it has to be a 64 stackable item. So for the currency I might actually just do the gems just because it's Minecraft's currency. So in the first slot what you want to do is place 63 of your currency, and then in the last 4 slots place the beds. Then all you've got to do is place the items that you want to sell into the dropper, place your ladder back on, and now I'm going to test it out. So I want to get 10 iron ingots, so we'll create a stack of 10 gems right here, and then we'll just control Q, put them all in at the same time, and you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So how this works is actually quite simple, and it's not that hard to understand. So when you first put it into the item hopper here, it checks if it can go into the bottom one here by seeing if the item is an emerald or the currency that you chose. If it is, it goes down one, and then it also sends out a signal 3 here which then turns on this redstone down the bottom there, turns off this redstone torch, which then turns off this repeater and redstone, and it lets one item through, so it goes from 64 to 63 again, so it resets it. And then it also, because this redstone repeater is going into that block, it turns off this redstone torch, which then turns on this one, and because this is in subtract mode, this comparator, it acts as a pulsar. So when a redstone current is fed back into it again, it kind of like pulses back and forth. So it goes around there, and then it's delayed by 1 tick, because if you don't do that, it actually registers as its as this redstone is always on. Even though it's flashing, it just it kind of just registers as always on. So that's why you've got to add in that 1 tick delay there, and then that outputs the items from the dropper here. So hopefully you understood that. I tried to explain that my best. So guys, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you learned how to build this today, and if you did, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more of these redstone tutorials, remember to subscribe. If you have any ideas for redstone tutorials, let me know in the comments, because I do take a look at them, and I have built some requests that people have made. So if you want yours possibly done, just leave a comment. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.